Hello, thanks for watching, much appreciated. And I'm back in the kitchen again today. Today I'm going to be making a simple soup, a simple tomato soup. So I'll show you what we're using. Right, so this is what we're using today. I'm just using normal salad tomatoes. I got these cheap actually at my local greengrocer. They were selling them off quite cheap because they'd gone quite ripe. So I thought I'll make these into a nice soup. You can use any variety of tomato. The small sweet tomatoes, they make a lovely tomato soup. Or you can use any other variety. But today I'm just using these salad tomatoes, only because I got them cheap. Now there's about 1 kilo of tomatoes here I've just chopped up and quartered. And I've got tomato puree, and I've got 1 litre of, I'm using a beef stock today. There's 2 beef stock cubes in here, just to make it that little bit richer. Salt, pepper. I'm going to be using just a little bit of sugar. And in here there's an onion, celery and chopped tomato. So we'll make a start on this. Right, I'm going to just put a little bit of oil into here, into the big pan, and get my onions, carrot and celery fried up. As I say, I'm using a beef stock cubes today. You can use vegetable stock cubes. It's up to yourself which you use. I'm using beef stock because I want to give it that bit of depth of flavour. Now I'm going to add about a tablespoon of tomato puree. This is just to give it a bit more of a richer colour. I've got any in this. Don't weigh it out, I just put it in. There we go. There we go, it's just to get all the vegetables coated as well with the tomato puree. So it might burn a little bit, but I'm not worried about that at all. Alright, now we get the tomatoes in. Easy peasy. Yeah, I've turned the heat down now, and I'm just going to let these cook down so they do become a bit mushy. I'll put the lid on. That will take about 10-15 minutes. Right, so that's been about 10 minutes. And you can see that the tomatoes have really broken down. Now I'm going to add about 1 litre of stock. I'm going to bring that back to the boil, and I'm going to put in a teaspoon of sugar just to bring that sweetness out. And I'm going to stick a bay leaf in, which I forgot to mention at the beginning. So we'll leave that, bring that back to the boil, and then I'm going to simmer it for about another 15 minutes just to reduce it that little bit. Then we'll come back to it. Lovely. Coming along. And so here we are after about 20 minutes. You see it has reduced a bit. Not expecting it to be a really thick soup, but we'll see how it comes out. I'll just fish out the bay leaf. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it through the blender just to get it nice and smooth. Right, we get this blended up. Wee mishap. So I took some out. my eyes were bigger than its belly. Just give it a pulse. I'll put that in the clean. I'll put that in the clean pot. Oh dear. I'll put the rest in. Could even get the damn thing to work. There we go. Now you can see how the soup's come out. It's come out quite thick. Still a little bit lumpy, not overly smooth. That I'm not worried about. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give it a little taste. And we'll check it for seasoning. I'll add a wee bit more salt. A wee bit more. A wee bit more pepper. There we go, it has thickened up. It's not gone to a really smooth consistency, but smooth enough for me. Right, so as you know, I put it through the blender, but I wasn't too happy in the end with the consistency. It was okay, but I wanted it a bit smoother. Decided to have it a bit smoother, so I put it through the NutriBullet just to get it smoother. You can see how it's come out. Looks more like a tomato soup now. Now, as I say, you can use this just as a tomato soup as it is, or use it as a base soup and have it with other vegetables, your potatoes, your swede, green beans, you name it, put your veg in it, have it chunky. The winter's coming, it makes a nice winter soup. It will fill you up. Or you could put barley in it. Or even another idea is put some lentils in it and have a nice tomato and lentil soup. Maybe add some bacon to it as well. Or if you do have some leftover beef, for maybe a Sunday roast, you can put your beef in it as well, and with the juices, and have a nice beef and tomato soup. So I'll put a little bowl out just to show you what it's like. Probably spill it everywhere. There we go, it's nice and thick. Now again, you can finish this off even with a touch of cream on top if you want to be really fancy. Or you could put some creme fraiche on top of it as well, or even some little croutons. It's totally up to you how you would prefer it, or if you would just like it as it is. Just look at that. That looks good now. I'm glad I put it through the NutriBullet in the end. It does look a lot better. I'll have a wee taste of that. Oh, that's really nice. That's better than your tin soup. That really is. It's nice and fresh. Yeah, it's really good. Oh yes. That's really nice. Yeah, so if you've ever tried making tomato soup before, leave a comment below and tell me how you've got on, or even what you do with it. Now again, if this is your type of video, please give it a thumbs up, and maybe consider subscribing. It's free at the end of the day. and I've made my mind up what I'm going to do for my next video. Because I've made soup, I'm going to have a go at making little dinner rolls. Now they're going to be little gluten-free dinner rolls, so I hope to be making them tomorrow, because my wife's celiac. So maybe look out for that video when that comes out. But anyway, I'm going to go and have my wee bowl of soup here, and I'm going to leave you for now. So, oh yeah, have some more. So anyway, on that note, I'm going to go, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, much appreciated. Bye for now.